Welcome to PBKC Streaming Live. Streaming Live.
Hello everybody, thanks for tuning in and welcome to our Friday night stream here of our $130 buy-in 10K guaranteed deep stack. I am Brent, joined by
Oaks Poker. Let's go, baby. Listen, first hand of the night, not to cut you off real quick, but
Yeah.
all in an elimination. Pocket Kings versus Ace 10, and Kings hold up. Okay.
No, I had to cut our intro a little short because I saw that
So
going
many.
on. I switched right over to the table stream. But
Wow.
yeah, we see Kings against Ace 10 first hand here of the final table and an elimination first hand. So
What a start.
this could be a quick one, guys. We'll see. But we got Nick there taking it down with the Kings that hold up.
I'll tell you, back to the people don't even know, it took us a long time to get to this final feature table. It took us a long – these people were playing really tight to get to this final 9, and then boom, first hand. I mean, just like that. Like,
Well, we went from 15 to final table in like 10 minutes, and
Right.
we were at 2 tables for like an hour and a half before that.
what a
at least.
what a grind
So, yeah,
earlier.
All of a sudden, it's
Hey, look at the prize payouts. Look at that. First place, $3,643.
Yeah, so we saw Alan bust in there first hand. He took home $329. But yeah, $3,600 to first place, not bad. And here we go. Looks like we got blind versus blind here. Monty in the small blind going to raise it up with 6-4 offsuit and take it down.
Ooh, creative here. Creative. Took the play out of position and won with aggression.
Got some chip counts for you guys. Dave S., your chip leader, 560,000. Monty, 515,000. Steve, 330. Hugh, 320. Nick, 310. Marcelo, 255. Mike, 200. And Elena with 7 bigs and 105,000.
Trailing on the bottom, but a chip in a chair.
Yeah, I mean, a little more than a chip and a chair. You know, she's got some blinds are 10, 15, 15. So, yeah, that's not much, I guess. Not much for anybody.
7 big blinds.
30,000 for the big blind right now. Yeah.
Look at Steve with pocket 7s. They also call this hand the walking sticks.
Hockey sticks? I always thought they were hockey sticks.
I've heard upside down hockey sticks, which is true, but if you look at it that way, I guess, yeah, you're right.
Either way.
All in player, she's in it.
You go, Elena with ace queen offsuit. As we mentioned, she is the short stack, 105,000.
I like this play.
It's only going to be 65 more. Steve can't see him folding here.
No, he
He's
never
already
folds.
called,
Definitely a
so
flip.
Here we go.
Who are you rooting for, kid?
Who am I rooting for?
Yeah, just
Well,
here comes your flop. Jack King 9.
good
6
shot.
on the turn.
Picks up a 10 for an out, but 6-6 turn and rivers.
Womp womp.
Going to be a brick for Elena, and she's going to be gone here in 8th place. Steve.
Is that hand
take
number
that one
2?
down. No, that's like hand number 4, I think.
Okay,
But
wow.
Yeah.
2 players, 2 hands.
2 quick eliminations. Elena taking home $412. And just like that, we're 7-handed here.
The only person who beat my 7
I see
today.
second place 2250, third 1624, and fourth 1193.
Seven.
So
Those are good payouts for a $130 buy-in.
Maybe you know how much 200K.
not bad at all.
Yeah.
130 total players.
Started at 11:15 a.m. Is that what the time
Yeah.
we started at? I mean,
Okay,
that's the time we started the tournament, but you don't. That's not the time you actually have to register.
Yeah, you get
so
like
you
2
could,
hours
yeah.
plus the.
Oh, this is another good hand. Jacks versus Jack 10.
Well, Jack 10 gets out of there, but I don't think Jack's going to get out of there.
Oh, Jack 10 folded?
Steve just had the 7s, and
Yeah.
I was getting Jacks right after. Raising it up.
Improves.
35,000 to go.
A little bit of 35K. Hoping somebody has something to come along.
It doesn't look like anyone does.
Unfortunately, yeah.
But hey, that's a 40K right there.
Yeah, you know what? Jacks are a vulnerable hand. He's going to show the table. He's trying to get some table cred here. Jacks are very, you know, like any king, ace, or flop, you're just hating it. But so to pick up the blinds, let's go.
No, for sure. Can't be mad about picking up 40,000.
Never, never. I want to say congratulations to everyone who made the money in this tournament, everyone who made the feature table right here. It's difficult to do. I played 4 tournaments over the weekend, and I cashed in all 0. 4 again.
0 for 4.
0 for 4, man. Brutal. Oof. Talk about testing your patience. But I don't give up, though. There's always another tournament coming up, another series. There's always, like, Florida's great for tournaments every day. We have tournaments every day. We're back on the regular schedule. We had the Moneymaker Tour, then the Bar Poker Open. We had a lot of big tournaments. Now we're back to our regular tournaments. These are our regular players here.
Oh, yeah, we got Dave, we got Steve, we got Monty over there. We got several regulars here at this
Got some people
table.
breaking the rules here with the phones in the stream. Oops. There we go. Hugh picks up a pot with a nice little bet there, showing that you don't need aces to win a hand or jacks. You know, just
I think that was Dave, right?
that was Dave. Yeah, Dave.
Seat.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, Stream Elements. We are streaming.
Our AI there telling us what's going on. I like it. Speaking of artificial intelligence, woo, they're coming up some quick stuff. Watch out, world.
Phone around here to Hugh on the button with the 10-9 of clubs. See if he chooses to raise this one up.
I would.
Yeah, on the button I would. And he will. Looks like 40.
30. Okay.
30.
30.
Okay,
Dealer says
interesting.
30. Steve has queens. Oh boy, this guy's running good. I was about to say,
sevens, jacks, now queens.
you've got to
yeah.
be careful about
We
Steve
played,
waking
what,
up with a
6,
hand.
7 hands?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he's getting more than 30 out here.
He's trying to extract the most amount of chips. He's hoping that Hugh had a bigger hand than King at 10-9.
80,000.
I predict a fold. That's what I predict. But
We bet to 80, only 50 more, but problem is he's got 245, so this is 20% of his stack more here to call.
it's a good calculation on your part, what you just said. That's the important part is what bet size to ratio of stack can you afford and what you can't afford. I mean, it's not just a call here, right? You're really committing
I
all
think
your
you gotta
chips.
give up. You tried to get the.
Yeah, you try to pick up the blinds.
You wouldn't mind getting called if you did with that hand, but getting 3-bet here is not what you're looking for. I can't see him making the call, but 10-9 suited is a hand you'd like to see a flop with, just not for 20% of your.
Because they're suited. Yeah, good lay down.
Suited connectors.
Yeah. It's a tough one too. You put chips out there, you don't want to lay it down. And now Steve lets him know that he got off the hook the right way. So that's a good, good decision. I never let people know that they made a good decision because just increases their radar. I like them when they're making bad decisions. Get them confused a little bit.
You wouldn't show a bluff?
I show a bluff, yeah, because he made the wrong play, and then all of a sudden his mind starts working overtime, like, oh, what's going on here? So, but that's okay. Steve still trying to get that table credit, so every time he has it, he shows a hand, he's gonna have it. Everyone works differently. That's a great thing about poker. People have different strategies, different game plays. The only thing that's consistent is the button goes around the table and the blinds keep going up. That's the only consistency in poker. You get 2 random cards. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. Oh, Mike O made final table. Back-to-back final tables. That's great. Give a shout out to Mike O. That's pretty hard to do,
Yeah, congrats to him. Here
Yeah,
we go. Hugh
congrats.
just laying down that 10-9-9. He's waking up here with ace queen of hearts. He might be 3-betting.
And he went all in.
And yeah, he is.
3-bet.
And look at Steve.
Oh, no!
Way. Wait, oh, it's a
Oh.
mystery. I was like, no way.
It's impossible. The odds. All right, put Monty to a test here. Monty's got a good, nice little stack here. He can definitely make the call. However,
I can't see him making the call here.
nah, I don't see it either. But
sure enough, he will lay it down.
can we switch your Mikey?
Yeah, let me switch to the other one.
Give a shout out to Jay, our poker dealer. He's doing a good job. You know, it always looks easy to be a dealer. You know, I remember the first time I was playing, I decided, I was like, I want to be a dealer. I thought it was so easy until I got in the box and realized how complicated it was. There's so many moving parts, keeping people's chips in order, getting those cards out to everybody. Another hand in progress. Jack 6-5 on the flop. We have 4 players here. And Mike with Jack 10 has top pair now.
Bet 45,000.
45,000 is the bet.
All right.
And that'll take it down. How's everyone doing tonight on a Friday? Friday. Thank God it's Friday. December 1st, new day, new month, new me.
Almost New Year. Already
Almost.
December. Like, where's the year go?
Yeah, we're 25 days away from Christmas.
That's crazy. I still got to put my Christmas lights up.
Oh, about this. Get your presents out. Oh, speaking of which, our bad beats at $239,000, almost $240,000. That's a
Buy
lot
some
of.
pretty good presents with that.
I was about to say that's a
Yeah.
lot of Christmas gifts if you want to come down and take a shot at it.
Christmas vacations, Christmas cars.
And tonight, tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday night, our high hands are every 15 minutes are $500. Every 20 minutes, every 20 minutes are $1,500 every hour from 10 a.m. in the morning to midnight. So you still got some time to pick up some high hand money. It's exciting to see those promotions, 500 every 20 minutes. You're like, woo!
Yeah, I just got to learn how to deal with some of those. I don't think I was even close today.
You still got tomorrow.
Nah, I'm off tomorrow.
Oh, lucky you. Then never
I got
mind.
next week,
Yeah, next week. Yep. This is a quiet final table. No one's really chatting it up. And Steve, when he has chips, he's normally a talker, but he has no one to talk to. So very quiet. We're hunting.
Hugh laying down the deuces.
Stephanie would be so disappointed.
She would be. Dave not laying down queen 10 offsuit. In fact, he's raising it up, 40,000 to go.
Oh.
And, look at this.
Right into
you see both of
kings.
these, right? You see the jacks too?
I see him.
We got an all-in here
From Nick. Yeah, thinks he's in a good position.
I think we're going to have another all-in.
I like how Monty's
behind.
taking his time to look at this guy would make a decision here. Oh, such a tough decision to make.
Well, I think the only decision is, are we calling or are we all in?
He's all in. No, I just think, yeah. I thought he was trying to make that look like he was a hard decision. He might get someone else to come
Yeah,
along.
there's people behind still. So
Yeah, hoping that David had
I
something.
think that's what you kind of want to do. But no other callers here. So jacks against kings. It looks like the jacks are at risk, and the jacks are pretty much out of here now. They are now. Monty flopping a set. Would have needed runner quads or runner straight to beat it, but none of that comes.
Yeah, Monty had Nick covered, so it's an easy elimination. And bam!
There we
Just
are.
like that.
3 for 3 on the all-ins getting eliminated.
Right.
And we are 6-handed.
Oops, there goes another one.
Okay.
Jay not even taking his time on the run out. He's just like right through it. a hard time to tell. It's a king on the flop. I hate to see that when you have a jack. You have like no hope. I mean, it could have went runner, queen 10, but you know.
Queen 10, Jack.
Jack. Oh, I've seen that once before. Daniel Negreanu was all in with pocket threes versus aces or something, and it went runner, 3-3, and he won the hand, which instead it should have been eliminated. That's how you become a professional poker player.
40,000.
Easy enough.
Steve raises up to 40K with queen 10 suited. I love these graphics.
Yeah, I like the update.
Yeah.
Sleek.
He's going to take this one down just like the other ones. Nobody's going to come along.
I can't see Hugh, even though it's only 25 more.
Yeah.
He's not going to.
Notice how he didn't show his hand this time? Not a pocket pair, buddy.
You got a set.
What do you have?
Ace. You got
Yeah,
ace.
but as far as I don't hit that king, I know I'm down. I'll take his chips.
Monty's talking about the hand earlier. If he didn't raise there and the ace comes out without hitting a set, he would have lost some chips. Yeah, you can always, analyze your play afterwards. I think it was a good play, though. Isolate when you have an all-in player. There's enough in the pot. You don't have to get greedy. Like you said, you were thinking earlier, what was he deciding? Was he just going to call or raise, and that's a good play. Hand number 12, if you're watching, the blinds are 10,000, 15,000, 15,000.
So Monty, we saw the.
Woo!
Yeah, I think this is 2 hands ago, right? So this isn't like Steve where he had the queen's misread.
Right.
No, he's probably got kings again here, guys.
This is great. Look back. Give away the tell. What are the blinds? He just.
Is this the call?
He's trapping, baby. He just limps in there. What's the blinds? It usually gets a
might
raise.
work. We got Dave S with ace 10 in the big blind. Hugh here first, though. Just 5K more with ace 4 of diamonds. You think he'll raise it up?
I think so.
I think he's just going to limp, but I think Dave's got to raise here.
No, he don't.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised the ace 10 didn't raise, letting 3 limpers here.
Very surprised.
But it's not going to backfire yet on Monty here.
We got a rainbow board, 3 deuce 9. Yeah, now we're going to put in a little feeler bet here. Just a little bet, everybody. 75K in the pot. And what is he betting?
75, I believe is.
Yeah, I think he bet the whole pot. He bet 75K.
That's a little more than the feeler bet.
Yeah, it's more than a feeler bet, that's for sure. The PLO bet.
Hugh here, he's got a gut shot. Another player behind, backdoor diamond draw. Can't see him sticking in with this big of a bet.
Yeah. Nope, they both fold.
Yeah.
Like lawn chairs, they fold.
So, a little risky there by just limping with the kings, but pays off, works out.
Yeah, he was trying to get tricky there,
I thought it might work when we had Dave with the ace 10, the big blind. But
yeah, Dave should have probably raised there, which, like you said, maybe he didn't like the way that he turned around and looked at the clock. He got a read off of him.
Okay. If that was it, it was the correct read.
Yeah, if you pay attention sometimes, players will tell you what they could possibly have by their actions.
Oh, look at this. We got deuces and okay. So this time I don't think Monty's got kings, but we're gonna see.
If Monty has kings again, I'm going to tell him to play the lottery.
No shot. No shot. This is last hand, I believe. We'll see.
He couldn't believe it himself if he has it. This would be great to see.
Is he gonna? Yeah. Would he really limp kings now back to back? And then we got Dave S with deuces as well. So all the deuces that would mean are out because we saw deuces fold under the gun already.
All right, we see a flop. I like to see an all-in just to see if the graphics are wrong or not.
Well, if a deuce comes out, we'll know the graphics are wrong.
Yeah, all right. Ace 10, 6 in the tray on the turn.
Monty checking again. There's no way Monty has kings here. I do not believe it. Well, he's calling.
Well, I would have checked with kings when there's ace on the flop. There's nothing wrong with that. We'll see.
I'm just saying because it's back-to-back.
Yeah. Oh, king!
Well,
there's no way! There's no way!
And it's,
No!
As I said, there's no way. Yeah, pair of threes.
Monty just folded a set of kings. What's going on, dude?
I mean, we saw Steve with the queens and the next hand mystery.
Collusion.
Like, there's no way.
That was great. That was entertaining for me. I don't know everybody, but That's why sometimes people don't understand when all in a tournament, when a player is all in and another player calls, all hands have to be turned over just so that whole there's no collusion part where somebody's folding a better hand to keep their friend in the tournament. Monty puts that at kings 3 times. I want
no more kings for Monty. He's
I want
looking
that to
down at
happen
a
in real life for me
6-5
one day.
of spades. Yeah, I wonder what the odds of that are.
Psh, astronomical.
Still one of my favorite things of dealing in all the years. I've been dealing almost 10 years now. One of my favorites was I dealt the guy aces in 1-2, right? And I misdeal. So he is, of course, pissed, throws over his aces. He's like, what the fuck? I'm like, well, my bad. Like, it happens, sucks, but, you know. So I shuffle, deal, gets aces again. The next hand. It's like, what are the odds of that?
Here's a flop of 10, king, king, with 2 diamonds on board. Steve has a 10. No one has a king, and Steve's going to pick up this pot. Steve making it look simple
nobody
today.
Else with much of anything there.
Yeah. This is a table when you're really aggressive that you can get. I mean, I don't want to say they're playing tight. However, you can get some hands through with momentum's on your side. Just keep betting. There was a time when I dealt a player and what's that word? I exposed the card. It was a king or something. I gave him a replacement card was an ace. He had pocket aces and won a big pot. He was mad at me too.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, you showed the king. I can't believe." Oh,
It's funny. I mean, that happened today too. It hit his head, and he was like, "I would have had kings." It's like, would you really? It feels like every time that happens, they're like, "Oh, I would have had this. I would have had."
right.
Get your fingers out of the way, man.
There you go. All right, Marcelo, first time he's been in a pot. I mean, it seems like he's been very quiet. So we're 3 ways to the flop. We have Jack 7, Ace Deuce, and 9-8. And here's your flop.
Queen 8-3.
Yeah.
Steve connecting. That's about it.
And Steve bets.
And Steve's gonna win, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, I'm jumping the gun a little bit here, but I don't see anybody else calling.
Server Hoops, what's up, buddy? Thanks for joining the chat.
Marcelo and Monty get out of the way, and sure enough, Steve wins. Steve up to 590,000 here. Monty's still a chip leader, but
Yeah, Monty had that Jacks versus King hand, and that's put him in the chip leader position. You can just sit back for a little bit,
yeah,
let the shorter stacks eat themselves up.
I don't think he's got 9, and maybe. But then remember, we awarded that King's hand to him.
Right.
So I think he's got a little less than that. But
How are we doing tonight? We're doing great. If you
it's been
just
good,
tuning in,
good action-packed stream here so far.
yeah, we had a couple eliminations real quickly.
First place is $33,643.
33,000.
Not quite.
$3,600 on a $130 buy. Listen, this is open to the public. Anyone can play on a Friday. If you're not working, you can come in here, take your shot, make it to the feature final table, take home some cash. You know, I mean, 130 players in a tournament. It's I won't say it's easy, but it's doable. Definitely. Marcelo on the button, waking up with ace king suited.
Hearts.
He's taking his time. He's trying to calculate it was all in. Okay. He was going to go for a raise, but he said, you know what, let's put it all in instead. See if anyone calls me. He is shorter on the short stack for 165K. So it's up to Hugh whether or not Hugh thinks he's trying to make this with a pair of 7s or 5s, or if he has a chance, it's ace high. In my opinion, ace high is a good hand to jam with. It's definitely not a hand to call with. You have 245K. You're risking like your whole stack on this call. So
Yeah.
another tough fold for him. That's twice he's been put in that position.
Both times making the correct decision.
Making the right decisions. That's all you can do. That's the most important part about poker. Is every hand plays itself differently. You gotta let go of the past hands and then just make the correct decisions, and the results will be what the results are.
We're both stupid. If you raise, somebody go all in, we call it.
There's Steve's chatter that I love so much.
I can't raise and fold.
I got pocket 6s and somebody goes all in for like, well, I'm gonna have to think about it.
Raise
Raise it up, 40K from Steve with Queen 10. This time they're suited. But they were suited. I love that saying. It always makes a hand look better than it is. Normally it's the same. Queen 10 offsuit, same hand. But you feel like it's a bigger, better hand.
Steve's taking another one.
That's it, man. He's got the momentum. Oh, why did I put a question mark on my statement? These boys are here to play. Question mark? That's me trying to multitask, folks. Sorry, but there was no question there. You know, the one thing we don't do, and I just, you know, is that we don't have a trophy for all these daily tournaments, which would be really cool. But everyone likes to play.
Daily tournaments?
Yeah, everyone likes to play for a trophy, you know. They all get participation ribbons. There you go.
Yeah.
Thanks for
I
participating.
don't know about trophy for every tournament.
The bigger ones,
I think we're doing it right. Yeah, I gotta get like the multi-flights,
40,000.
the money makers. Yeah.
We do have a trophy for 100K, don't we?
Yeah.
For the 300K? Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I think that deserves it.
Yeah, all the moneymaker events have trophies, the little glass squares that they have. I need to get a trophy case. Now, then I can start accumulating trophies. New dealer in the box. We got Mike.
Now you got to cash first, then you got to work on the trophies.
Ooh.
Yeah, see, that was a little messed up.
Ow.
Hey, you're the one
Low
who said
blow
it
in the
before
booth.
earlier.
Somebody get me a Band-Aid. Ow. It'd be funny if there was dealer stats, you know, like fighter stats. Coming out of Brooklyn, New York, we got Mike, 275.
Well, I mean, we've heard all this talk about a dealer stream or whatever. I mean, I'm just waiting for that.
Yeah. What's all this hype
I
about?
mean, you know, I'm in on that. I haven't played in a little bit, but I'd be in for that.
Yeah, Josh, Noah, I mean, pick it up. Let's go.
I'll take that down. I'd let you know about it every time we were together in the mic.
I am the dealer's champion.
I'm not going to believe you ever. So,
How would I be able to show my face? First person out of the dealer's tournament. Oh, no. I have to commentate with the brown paper bag on my face. The unknown comic. He was a thing. Speaking of comics, right around the
Who we
corner,
got?
the Dice Man, Andrew Dice Clay, coming up
coming up,
tonight.
yeah.
Oh, it's
Wait,
coming
what?
up. It's tonight.
tonight.
Holy cow. Did you guys miss this?
I thought it was like next week. Yeah.
December 1st and 2nd. Dice Man, if you didn't get him to see him tonight, you get to see him tomorrow. Oh, unless he's sold out, I don't know. Speaking of comics, I am late to the party. Oh, Josh, I'm ready for any idea you have, buddy.
I need some details. We got Schmirgle's Deuces here against an Ace King.
It's a flip.
Well, it's
Here's
gonna
all
be
in
the hallway.
shove. He's all in shove.
It's gonna be hard to call 185 with Deuces here for Dave.
Yeah, but Dave, you put out some chips. You're on the button. I mean, come on, man. Pull the trigger. Let's go for it.
I doubt it.
It's kind of ironic if you look at the percentages, 56 to 44. Like, you would think Ace King is a better favorite, but the chips really played in that scenario there. The only reason why I think Dave folded is because any other pair has him crushed.
Yeah.
You know.
You're calling to a flip at best.
Yeah.
And it could be a lot worse than that.
Correct.
Any other pocket pair and you're drawn to a two-outer, which is not a good place to be.
Not a happy place to be at all. Oh, all right.
That card wasn't the one, you know.
Can you smell what the Josh is cooking? Can't smell it. Let's go. Party poker. Oh, I have so many dealers that want to play it. There's got to be a re-entry, right? There got to be. I mean, you bust out. You're so sad. Talking about it for years. You get in there first
I don't know,
hand.
but I'm coming out of retirement for this one.
All right, small blind versus big blind. We have blind on blind action. Ace, queen, 10. First
Not
one
much
bets.
going on there. King high still good. Picked up a gut shot for Broadway.
Yeah, but if he just fires what he's gonna do, what you're supposed to do,
I think Monty's gonna fire.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Monty, if Monty bets, then king high just goes away, right? Nope, I take that back. He's
Gut
going
shot.
for the gut shot. Yeah. Bink. Oh,
Bink.
oh he
You
takes,
called it.
He binks it on the turn, and he checks it.
Monty's
Sneaky.
Still gonna be betting here.
Well, Monty's representing what Marcelo has. That's great.
Small bet here. Looks like 40.
Yeah, that's a feeler bet. 40 into a 100K pot.
You call here or raise?
I just flat call. Let the bluffer bluff.
Flat call too.
Yeah. But he's cutting out some chips, though. It looks like he's going to try to.
He's worried about a spade draw here. That's about the only
Yeah, he's going to raise.
thing. There's a
I would have just flat
raise.
called. I mean, you'd probably get no action on the river, but
Yeah, I think he probably plays that same way.
yeah.
Whatever way you're going to check to him.
Only because we can see
I
Monty's
mean,
hands.
Monty might fire a third barrel, but he hasn't really.
Yeah.
He bet 30, then 40. I don't think he's firing a third one.
If you look at Marcelo's composure, he's been really quiet and waiting and letting the cards do the work. So nice and calm, and he's chipping up. And you got Monty's playing position, which is normal hands. If nobody has anything, he wins that pot there. So the play was sound. The execution. Yeah, Ace Jack, I'm all in. 205,000. Steve with queen 10. Not going to defend.
No.
Marcelo, king deuce suited, out of the way. Monty with the K9.
Probably not good enough here.
The Kennel Club, baby, let's play it. No, he doesn't play it either. And that's how you pick up the blinds.
Yep. That's how you pick up 40K.
So we see that it was Ace Jack suited, which is a decent hand. It's a call. I mean, it's a hand that if you get called down with, you still have outs and potential. But you could have done that at anything and still won that pot the same way. If you had 7-5, it's the bet size that won there. It wasn't necessarily, obviously, no one saw the cards.
Yeah, it's
So
a little bit easier to do with Ace Jack instead of 7-5 in case you get that caller.
Right. But if you can get that confidence to put that bet in there with a hand like questionable, like queen 9 or something,
Yeah.
an all-in bet, you can pick up more on your short stack. You can pick up antes and blinds and get your stack back
I
to
would
healthy.
almost argue it's a better play with queen 9.
Yeah?
In a way,
Than ace-
because think about it. I mean, what are you getting called with when you jam 200K in? Probably an ace queen or an
Better,
ace king, right?
Yeah.
Or a pocket pair. But if you have an ace jack and you're getting called by ace queen or ace king, you're way behind. If you
So-
got like a jack 10 or whatever.
So here it is, ace 8 versus jacks. Hugh woke up with a real pair. Now you just got to fade the diamonds or an ace.
And Mike is all in here.
Yeah.
And Mike
Too
is
little, too
good.
late. Yeah.
All
diamonds.
red, but not the right red
Yep.
for Mike. That's another elimination. Back-to-back final tables for Mike here.
Great
But,
job, Mike.
Yeah, congratulations. He's leaving us in 6th place, taking home $678.
And the graphics confirmed that. You are correct.
I'm just a little bit quicker.
You just ahead of the curve. I like it.
It's been a quick one. We're 5-handed already.
And that's a good play from Mike. He's short stacked, ace suited. It's definitely a jammable hand. He just ran into jacks, and you didn't hit what you needed to.
Have we seen a short stack double up yet? I don't think so.
Well, Hugh is short as well, though. So no, what you're saying is right. The all-in short
Yeah,
stacks
but
have
all
not
the
survived
all-ins have, yeah.
so far, right?
Bless you. We got Steve raising it up with 9-5 of spades.
Getting creative. Dave's gonna go set mining and just flat call and see if he
he's
can
in
find
for
a 3.
20. It's just 25 more. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Calling that all day here. He's got
3,
the stack
3.
to do it.
Find a 3. 3, 3, 3. And no 3s.
All spades. Look at this for Steve.
How beautiful flop for
Imagine if one of
Steve.
those was a 3 of spades.
Oh man, that would have been so juicy. So you don't find your spade, you don't find your 3, you just check. And then Steve wants to show. I flopped the flush. You're supposed to show everyone, show everyone, show one, show all. And the dealer quickly shows everybody. Nice. Information for one, information for everybody.
All right, VPIP for you guys. We got Steve leading the way, 41%. And that's about all I saw there.
That BPIP stat was on the quick. I think Steve might be the chip leader with Monty far behind, not far behind. And it looked like a walk there. Small blind did not want to contend versus the chip leader. Just lay it down. Don't get yourself in trouble.
There we go. I'm on top of this one. Aggressive frequency. Steve also on top of this one, 41%. I think that's the same as the VPIP just was. Monty, 34%. Dave S, 25. Marcella, 23. And Hugh, 19.
Yeah, your VPIP.
Remind me, I was just going to say, remind me again what the difference is there.
Your VPIP is voluntarily put in pot. Your aggression factor is just the fact of how you play the hand after you put those chips in. So it's
What's
just
the difference, like calls and stuff?
Yeah,
go
it's just
to VPIP, whereas not aggression, because call is not an aggressive move.
I'd probably confirm that as well.
Makes sense.
Hugh's gonna win this one. All right, we got our first railbird here. You for Hugh. That's the whole thing about the stream is that you definitely should have your friends watching you and cheering you on. And is they're all in? And a call.
I see the button and I see the call. Who's at risk here? Because it has not gone well for the.
No, okay, that was.
Oh, okay.
It was not a call. It was Hugh
Yeah,
again.
it confused me too where that button was.
With the place, right? It was Hugh again in the position when he puts out a nice sized bet that someone goes all in and he's got to lay it down. It's been tough. That's the 3rd time that's happened to him. I say the 4th time he just snaps the calls out, just gives up. The best player got knocked out in 9th. Was that you?
I mean, we like caught that hand halfway through, so I forget who that was even. We saw about a half a hand of whoever came in 9th place.
Hugh has Jack 10, and lets it go. I like Jack 10. I would have played that, especially 5-handed, folks. I mean, your range should definitely widen up when you're 5-handed. But look at Marcelo with Ace King again. This guy.
Yeah, Steve raising at the 45K there with the Queen Jack, and it looks like just a call from
Just
Marcelo.
a flat call with Ace King.
Let Steve keep being aggressive, and now Monty's priced in to make this call, I would assume. 25K more.
In the big blind, I recommend calling as well. Yes.
For sure. So 3 players to a flop. Yeah, this is.
Is it Marcelo's just playing safe there? We're not
Well,
3-betting?
this is the opposite of safe, but that's a great flop for him.
He checks it. Everyone checks around. We get to see the turn card, which is a 10. Monty.
Oh, the only heart and the only pair now, so he's in good shape.
There we go. Nice little, I like this kind of turn card. Let me put a bet out here. I might be able to take it down.
50?
50K. It's on the light side, but it works.
I don't smoke, but sometimes I get a cigar.
All right, so Marcelo choosing to play that Ace King pretty passively.
And here's the thing. All right, so I'll go back from past experience. I was in a Hard Rock's first 10 million guarantee tournament. It's a $5,200 buy-in, and I'm in the. We're down to like 35 players, and I'm in the small blind, and a player, so almost similar to this position, a player raises, and I just flat call instead of raising with Ace Queen because I'm trying to trap the player, and then that allowed the big blind to come along. So instead of it going heads up, which I would have won, it was 3 ways. So anyways, I played the hand wrong. On the turn, the big blind makes trips, and I lose all my chips. I get knocked out of the tournament. But sometimes you want to raise with a premium hand like that because you don't want extra players in the hand.
Yeah, you don't want Monty there.
Right,
get
that
hitting 10,
right.
beating you. Fortunately for Marcelo there, didn't cost him all his chips.
No, correct. Yeah, correct.
But yeah. A little 3-bet there would have most likely taken that down pre-flop.
AK Jets, that's what I was saying. Like, you know, sometimes in the premium hands, you got to isolate a little bit. I mean, yeah, you can play safe, and if you don't see an ace or king, you just lay the hand down. But poker, to be really good at it, you have to be really aggressive, I think. That's just one of my philosophies. But then again, I'm 0 for 4 in this week, so keep my comments to myself. Here we are, 5-handed, and we're 4 in this flop, 4-handed to the flop. Hughes going to bet out 100K. Top pair. Seems to be working. It's a good Friday night, nice and cool weather. I mean, relatively warm for December, but if you got nothing else going on tonight, come play some poker. Our bad beat is at 238,000, almost 240,000 for our bad beat jackpot. Losing hand gets 50% of that, so $120,000 to lose a hand in poker. Our high
Sign me
hand.
up.
But yeah, I know. I wish you could play it. The only room that I know in South Florida that has that bad beat. And then we have our high hand promotion, 500 every 20 minutes on the hour. That goes all the way till midnight. So plenty of time, plenty of room to play some cards. And if you missed out on Andrew Dice Clay tonight, you get to see him. He has one more show tomorrow. Andrew Dice Clay. He is performing at the Paddock Restaurant. For ticket information, you can check the website with pbkennelclub.com or call 561-683-2222. Extension 140.
I don't even need to read that off the paper.
Did you know the extension number though?
No, I did not.
All right, then.
I never know the extension number. I always press 0 and be like, poker room.
Yeah, it's another thing. You can call the poker room and sign up on your way before you get here. It's like cutting the line a little bit. We run games from straight 2 to 1-2 no limit, 2-5 no limit. We don't have too many PLO tables, but every once in a while we get a game going. And Steve taking another walk. Dave just saying, you know what? I just don't want to get tangled up with you with nothing going on here. So, how about them Dolphins? When do they play next? Do you know?
Probably Sunday.
Yeah, they have a pretty good
say.
record going on. I think we're like 2nd or 3rd in the Eastern Conference. Not bad.
The Eastern Conference.
I don't know, man.
I don't know which conference it is, but I know it's not the Eastern. It's either the AFC or the NFC.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, they play Sunday at 1.
Oh,
Commanders.
Sweet. Oh, against the Commander. That's like the worst
It's
team.
like an easy win.
What the worst team.
Yeah, I just actually saw the Native Americans.
See, AFC East. That's the Eastern Conference.
No, that's not the Eastern Conference. They're like getting sued by the Indians for changing the name.
They should be.
Changed it. Yeah, exactly. They changed it because they thought it was offensive, and now
Yeah, that's great. The Commander's so goofy.
that's what you get for changing something that's good.
Right?
And
It's
then
so
I forgot
stupid.
to send a letter and say go do inspection. I forgot that. So in the couch, I let the where I put my ashes, put a cigar. Yeah, I left in the morning, and then the next morning.
Steve's talking about something.
Next morning.
Yeah, I've never learned AFC, NFC, all these divisions.
You can tell that I'm not like
No,
a
no, I'm
huge
not a
sports
football
fan
guy.
myself, yeah. But I'm a poker guy.
NBA, I'd know.
No, it's
Not
like
NFL.
inside your apartment to do inspection.
Raise it up.
Inside.
Dave with King Queen. I like this hand. I like King Queen. I like Jack Queen. I like Jack 10. Those are all hands I play. Play them more aggressively when you're 5-handed. Monty's defending, which he should, for 20 more K. It's so simple.
Yeah, he's ahead here with the ace.
Yeah. What are the blinds? Is that raised proper? I mean,
Blinds, I believe, are 10-20.
10 and 20?
Because, yeah, I mean, he called 25K more for a 45 raise.
right,
so,
okay.
yeah.
So, yeah, he had called 25. All right, all in bet there. I saw the all in red chip go flying across the table. Did I miss see that?
No, I saw it.
I
as
saw
well.
the I saw it flip right through. And, all right, that hand went by so quickly, I can't even commentate on it. It's like, whee!
Risky play there, but it works out.
Yeah. All plays in poker are risky, but when they work, I mean.
Well, the all-in seemed a little much.
Yeah, for that pot size, that was a
400K or something.
Yeah, you're right. That was a little
I don't know if
excessive.
that's accurate, but that's yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely accurate.
45 raise.
All right, Steve, you were just talking about that Jack 10. He's got it suited, and he does raise it up. 45K to go. And Monty now, action on him with Ace King off suit here.
3-bet. Let's go.
Yeah, we just saw the situation with Marcelo choosing to just call. Let the big blind in as well. Let's see if Monty does the same. I think he will 3-bet.
Raise to 120.
And you got it, see? Yeah, right.
He's somewhere more than 45 out.
Oh, yeah.
Going to 120.
That's called finding out where you're at.
That's called not letting the Hugh get in here at 10 deuce for 20 more.
Dave, our dealer, is really stoic right there, showing no expression.
Dave. Wait.
Our dealer. So there's 2 players and a dealer to the flop. 7-9-7. Ace King just checks.
Monty's slowing down here.
Oh,
yeah.
man,
And
look at
Steve's gonna
Steve.
Take the
Pouncing here. Talk about your
Take the
read.
opportunity to take control of this hand, and he's betting 150,000 here.
Monty not giving
On
up,
the
though.
chip
Oh,
leader.
wow, what a good call if he makes it.
Is he
No,
gonna go
he does it
more
even
than
better.
call? He's gonna raise, min raise here to 300,000.
Steve has got to be hating himself for this decision.
Steve has a gut shot here, but yeah, I mean, you're going up against the chip leader here too, and he's only got 345,000 more.
If he
So
whacks
this
that,
is just under half your stack here.
if
to
he
call.
whacks that ball back in with an all-in bet, it would
He's
be
got to
amazing.
fold it. Yeah,
he folded
he's
though.
got to fold.
Show the bluff.
So wow.
That was some really good poker skills right there. I mean, ace high won this pot. It went check, bet, raise.
With no
Ooh.
pairs.
Nobody had anything. Impressive play on both parts. Steve made a great play. I thought he was going to win that hand with that bet.
Yeah, you thought Monty might have made a mistake there, checking and
Savage.
giving control to Steve, but no, he was just setting him up to come over top.
Yeah, what did Steve get? What kind of vibe did Steve get? Did Monty get there that he knew that Steve was just trying to steal the pot that didn't have it?
Yeah, it wasn't like 150 there was a small bet. That was
He must have said to himself, I don't believe you have a 7.
So
Yeah.
the pot was like, it wasn't even 300. It was 240, probably just about 300 with the big blind ante and all that.
Yeah, but you
So,
analyze the hand. You figure you raise pre-flop, right?
Yeah.
And a player just flat calls
You
you.
3-bet
Did-
pre-flop, yeah.
Right. Right. This player raises, you 3-bet, and he just flat calls you. So he doesn't have aces or kings. You almost eliminate those 2 hands because he comes back over the top of the 4-bet. So that didn't happen. The flop came out 7. You know that he doesn't supposed to.
You can give him any pocket pair, though,
You
kind
could've,
of. You can
you
give him
could've.
10s, you can give him 8s, something, you know.
So he has to re-represent that he has a higher pair there, right? Because he's not representing ace high. Just a great play in that part, though. I mean, that was poker, baby.
Yeah, for sure.
And what that does, though, Steve was the second player in chips with the highest amount. Got kicked in the teeth a little bit, so it's going to put him back on the back pedal. So his aggression factor is probably going to be like,
Yeah, he's
like he's
we
falling.
can see he's got more than we gave him credit for. He's got 4 there, 300s, and more than he's got like 450,
Yeah.
470. So we got him at 325. He's got more than that.
It
but
went check,
still,
check down the showdown, and Dave's going to win this hand with a pair of 10s.
Dangerous to make that move against the chip leader for sure.
Yeah, it's tough because it was the right play. It didn't work out. But whatever, kudos, you know. Like, you have to move on. So that's the best thing there. Here's the thing. So, I mean, sometimes I don't do it myself, but you try to. In a perfect world of poker, you dust yourself off for making a mistake like that, and you say to yourself, the next hand I'll do better, right? I'll play better. It's easy when the cards go your way, but when they don't, you definitely have to control your emotions and not be afraid to make that move again, right?
No, for sure.
Monty has 1.1 million in chips. He is the commanding chip leader on this table.
Color up.
Let's get some yellows out there, baby. The pinks, right? We have pink chips. That's the next.
Yeah, I don't think we bring him out for this one, but he could use some more yellows.
Dave went all in. He's gonna take this spot down. Dave has come a long way. I remember him playing 1-2, like not even a year or two ago, not playing too many tournaments, and he's probably done some homework, and he's gotten a lot better. Dave doing a great job. Steve has his hand on his fist. He's probably still thinking about that hand. It's just, like, how did I lose all those chips?
Fell for that trap there, checking, but hey.
I don't know necessarily.
Credit to Monty. I mean,
Yeah.
what the re-raise he had to be. I don't know.
But I say that Monty, I don't think Monty checked the trap. I think Monty checked because he didn't hit anything, and then just got a good read that Steve was trying to steal the pot with nothing and came back over the top.
I mean, whatever it was, yeah, it worked.
Yeah, correct.
Whether that was his intention there when he checked or not.
Right,
yeah.
I don't know exactly what his mind
Yeah.
frame was, so it's just speculation of what I thought went down. But you could have been right. He could have been setting him up because he knows Steve so well, and he let the player play himself. Here's a flop, 8-10-6.
Top pair for Marcelo. Not much for Hugh. 2 overs, but of course his jack is
Would be terrible if his
dead.
jack comes in
Little
the
does he
turn.
know that.
Yeah. He was going to take a stab at it from position. Timing is key. Cut out some chips, but maybe he had a second thought because the chips didn't fall into his hand properly. You ever do that?
It's not meant to be. It's a sign, you know, yeah. Well, no, he's still going
No,
to.
he's still going for it.
60,000.
He didn't
looks
listen.
like
His
the
chips
bet.
were telling him not to bet it, and he's still going to bet it. So, and that's a little under bet, right? Marcelo is contemplating. I definitely know he's going to call. He's going to raise. He went all in. Okay. I knew he was going to call for sure, but I didn't see that raise coming.
Let's see here. It looks like 155K more. Yeah, it's more than enough to.
And I'm not keeping total. I don't have a clicker for the tally, but this is probably the 6th time that he was facing a holiday bet and had to lay down his hand.
Has
And
been
all,
has been 3 bet all in. Yep.
and all the times he's done a correct job of laying it down the hand, but you cannot win tournaments by folding. That's for sure. That's tough spots. They're really tough spots. And now Hugh is now the short stack.
Oh,
So
yeah, for sure.
we need AK Jets to come back and give him some support. You can do it. There it is, all
He's
in.
got an ace-3 offsuit here, and
I
he's
saw an ace.
under
He
the
ripped it.
gun. Going to be the big blind next
Oh,
time for 40K. And
Monty
look
has aces.
Monty has been running great here.
And he made a
and,
joke. He made a
yeah.
joke. I guess I got a call. Oh my God,
Well,
Hugh.
if AK Jets is right, he's going to need a lot of help here.
2-4-5. 2-4. Oh no.
All
No spades.
Oh, yeah, Monty's got the ace of spades.
And that's
Yeah,
all
it
she
was over.
wrote.
All right, so Hugh going to leave us in 5th place, taking home $892, and Monty going to add to that chip stack and chip lead.
Not too shabby though.
Get some more red chips over there.
Not too shabby for Hugh. Good job. What he could do, he's done it, and still, like I said, $130 buy-in, $890, almost $900. So that's like a $700 profit for sure.
And now we got everybody's 1,000 there here.
Yeah, buddy.
1193 is our next payout.
In the 4 digits.
Yep. Everybody playing though for that 3,600 top price.
Hand number 38. Blinds are 10K, 20K.
4-handed now, first 2 folds. So we are blind versus blind. Monty with the king 10 here in the small blind. Very raisable hand here, 4-handed. Especially blind versus blind.
And with all those chips, you can definitely raise.
Yeah, keep the pressure on. Dave with a calling hand though here. 8-7
Yeah, he does.
spades and
He ain't scared.
65,000 is the raise, and Dave's gonna call that. So here we go, heads up to the flop. Pot already up to 150,000.
Ooh.
Flop 7-6 deuce, couple
Nice.
of diamonds. Top pair here for Dave.
Monty leads out. Dave calls. That's my prediction. 100K.
Raise all in.
And a raise from all in. Dave said, let's go for
I was
it.
going to say that. You don't think Dave's going to?
Woo! Thanks for the donation. My charity is my name. That's a great play on Dave's part there. Doesn't want to see any more cards.
Nope.
Take down the pot. And if he gets called, well, you still got some outs.
Hey, would you really have that hand? I know you didn't have an overcard. You will never have gotten an overcard.
What made you think? Okay, let me ask you a question.
I think you had ace.
You think I make $150 with nothing?
Okay, you're talking about the Jack 10 hand versus Ace King. Would you have that hand? Tell me the truth.
I would never put 100 to it.
That's needling the player like 5 hands later. I love it. Get Steve riled up. Donation is the best nation out there, right? When it goes your way.
Tell me you have a bigger pair, whatever I have.
Monty here on the button, looking down at ace 5 of clubs.
Still got 1.2 million in chips, even after giving away 100K. And that's the thing about, like I said, like last hand you got to forget about it. Next hand you got to play right, and he's doing what you're supposed to do on the button. You got to pick up here. You know, Steve's reeling back from the hand he talked about earlier. You know, got him thinking about how he misplayed that hand when he really didn't misplay it. But you know, it's tough when cards don't go, when you don't get sets and knockout players. It's tough to play premium optimal poker. It's an easy game when cards go your way, obviously. But to play the way you're supposed to play when cards don't go your way, that's the tough part about the game. And those who are going to manage their emotions the best are really, those are the top pros. Those are probably the differences between any amateur and a regular pro that plays often enough.
Unless you make that final table, you're not making money. No. It's 2 days, 3 days.
Drive.
Oh, shit.
First time I heard a dealer say all in.
Yeah, right.
That's the first. Usually it's me that's too loud. And Monty picking up a
No
premium
pocket
jacks.
pair. Jacks, 4-handed here, raising up to 65,000.
And it just picks up the blinds. Yeah. And
Shows it.
so far, everyone with the big premium hand doesn't get called. It shows the table. Look what I had. Show and tell. Look what I got. I'm not a proponent of doing so. I just like the people keep guessing. You show people strength when you have a good hand like that. It gives them, well, I mean, maybe not so much this game, but in my eyes, it gives somebody a tell later on that when you do bet like that, they might be able to pick up the same feeling that you have a good hand when you play it the same way. So,
Raise. 60.
Steve on the button raises it up, 10-9. Marcelo folds king 3. Monty with ace-9 of diamonds and all the chips. 3-bet him, baby. 3-bet
Yeah,
him.
4-handed, you'd think that's a possibility here. Especially
Oh, he's definitely playing it.
Oh, for sure. No, I'm talking about the 3-bet.
Oh, the 3-bet. Yeah, yeah.
Looks like he's thinking of just calling here, though, Bailey.
Huh. See the wheels turning.
Yeah,
He's just going to call, like you said.
just a flat.
Doesn't get out of line. He's out of position, but you know what? Things are going my way, so let's see what the flop brings us.
Flop coming king 7-7.
Not too good, though.
Check.
Checks with a
Not too
smile.
good check.
Steve checks
He
back.
quickly checks. 3 on the turn, another check there. Now Steve gonna bet 75,000. Monty has that fold look, by the way, he's holding his cards.
Yeah, see, that's
yep.
a good read, and he shows him ace high. Now you just showed the player that he made the best move. He beat you out of the hand that you were to lead with.
Sloppy 5 was good.
And Steve's gonna say his pair was good. All right, Steve, just take down the hand.
Good job, Steve. That hand.
5.
No, nothing. When you met 150. I know you didn't have no overcard, so be honest with me. So I'm going to see it anyway.
Monty wants to ask him again. Would you have that hand that you raised me with?
You say it. Go see.
I flopped 2 pair. Okay. You hear that?
That is.
I flopped 2 pair. The flop come out 7-7-9. Okay, I flopped 2 pair. So now if you love me at the hand, it's good for you.
You throw me an overcard. Now telling me.
That was overfair, right?
This is the only
That's the best
downside. I gotta rely on you for this info.
But now you guys confuse each other. You ain't talking
There we
about
go. Monty still picking up these premium hands.
That's what we're talking about.
Ace queen of clubs here.
Yeah. And if I come on 779. So if you get over the down.
100.
Raise.
Yeah, that's a big raise.
A little large. I mean, those are kind of the raises that you don't want to call her. You just want to pick up the pot. But
Yeah, he shows again.
yeah, you know, not gonna question it. I mean, yeah, it's okay. You know, part of me wants to say, you know, you don't need it. You got all the chips. You don't have nothing to worry about. That's a great thing about being the chip leader is that if you make a mistake, yeah, it might cost you some chips, but it won't cost you a tournament position. Whereas the shorter stacks, if they make a mistake, they could be out of the tournament. So,
you got a 9?
Yeah.
Looks like blinds are up now to 1530.
let's raise those blinds up, people.
Yeah, let's get this show on the road.
You think I'm gonna put 150,000?
Four-handed. There's no talk of a chop.
Okay, I'll tell you the truth. What you had? I'll tell you the truth for real. I had a 9.
What would you pick?
And okay, this is again where I don't believe Monty has ace queen of clubs. Nope.
And you're right. But he was the bunt, though. He could have played it like he had ace queen of clubs.
Yeah. Dave gonna limp in here with 4-3 of clubs.
Dave limped in there hoping to see the flop. Steve did not raise, so Dave's got what he wanted.
And that's not the flop he wanted, though.
No, that's true. And a bet and a win. Steve's going to win this pot.
That's one thing I guarantee you. But if you re-raise me, you telling me you had an overpay tonight. So
For some reason, they're still talking about that one hand that happened like half an hour ago.
you know what I'm saying?
You get to see it on YouTube. Check it out, guys. You missed it on Twitch. You get to watch it back. We have our premium channel, our sister channel on YouTube. It's PBKC Poker, where we show our highlights and our taped videos.
Yeah, replays.
Yeah, replays. That's the word. I was looking. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I was looking for that word.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. Live on Twitch, replayed on YouTube. All right, Monty, let it go. You won the hand. Let's go to the next one. It's no big deal. One hand out of many. We're at hand number 44. And the blinds are 10K, 30K. That's a very strange blind limit.
10K,
right?
30K? No, that's a mistype. I saw 15 for the small blind.
15, 30K makes more sense.
You see that? You see you have ace high. Side hand we talking about.
Monty with an ace-4 offsuit, gonna raise it up. Yeah, you can see Steve's got 15 out there.
Yeah, 70,000. I like that bet.
See that? That's the one. You got ace high.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna work looking at these hands.
Yeah, they're talking about that. You would not hit ace high. Ace high.
You have to watch TV like me.
Unbelievable. You something else. Ace
You okay there?
Yeah. I'm gonna go get water.
Okay.
Battery is low. You still hear me, right?
Four-handed here. Players are playing relatively tight. I want to say tight, but nobody's getting out of line here. Nobody's trying to be creative. Nobody's making extra, like, crazy moves. It's all standard poker. You know, they're playing their cards, which is fine. I definitely think raising from the button should happen more often. Dave stopped that with ace-8. He went all in for $715,000 into a 45K pot. But it works every time until the last time, they say, right? Every all-in bet here. Now, king-queen is a hand that you normally play, but for $780,000, you're not going to play it. And Dave showed him the ace, so good lay down. On to the next one.
Was it a king or a queen?
Oh, I did not know that, Josh. Sorry about that, everyone. Folks, we're still streaming on YouTube. I guess our terms of our agreement have changed. So you can open up on YouTube, which is I'm a fan of YouTube. Twitch, you can actually stream. If you're watching here now, you can stream on Twitch for free with Amazon Prime. You become a subscriber. That's what I did. I used my Prime account, and I get all the notifications when to watch. We're on 4 days a week normally. Wednesday, Thursday, we do cash and tournaments in the day. And then Friday and Saturday, we do tournaments normally. That's how we're doing our night times. So you can join us on both either Twitch here now or YouTube, which is PBKC Poker. Pretty simple to remember. It's like peanut butter and jelly. All right, here's a hand. King 3 versus King 6, and it went check, check all the way down to the river. And it looks like it's going to be Showdown City, so King 6 high is going to win because the 6 is higher than 2 cards on the board. So it's King 6, Queen 7, 9 for this little like nice little pot, 30K bonus to Dave's stack. Nothing out of line there. It was simple check, check, check down.
Actually, on the turn, I had king hearts. I would call it because there's three hearts on the board. Yeah.
Four-handed here. Monty's sitting in the driver's seat with 1.2 million in chips. And being four-handed, the blinds come around quicker, much quicker than normal. So you got to make a decision. Pick 2 cards that you like. Play them to the best of your abilities. Don't get involved. Wait. You can wait patiently. You have enough chips. Dave's style is to put a lot of pressure. It's probably like his 7th or 8th time going all in to a pot that hasn't been raised enough. He just wants to put you to a test of committing all your chips to the pot. And he's creeping up there to 2nd place in chips now. So far his strategy has been working. He is now the button. We have Steve in the small blind, Marcelo in the big blind, and the chip leader, UTG, under the gun. And Monty has Queen 9, and I would have raised there. I know it sounds silly. Like, why are you raising with Queen 9? Well, the reason is because the other hands are going to be 9-5 and 10-8. I mean, those are just the majority of the hands that are small blind, big blind are going to wake up with. And they're not going to be able to defend, and you're just going to pick up a nice little, like, 90K pot. So the flop is 6-5 queen. Steve hits a pair. Marcelo now has an open-ended straight draw. Steve fires a bet. 80% of the chance to win here. So Steve making 2 pair would be catastrophic.
Trips isn't bad though.
But trips is real
Trips
good.
will work.
Yeah, I think trips. You make a little continuation bet on the turn, and you get value river. It's like a beautiful plan. And Marcelo had to be forced to fold that one.
Oh, we on YouTube too?
Yeah, that's what Josh said. The terms of agreement have changed, so I guess we
know
got
that.
our rights back. I didn't know that either. This should have been in the memo. Team memo.
Learn something new.
You beat me a lot today.
Oh yeah, look at that. We laugh.
You beat me so much.
Yeah, you just checked it out. You verified
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Nice.
Nobody knows though on YouTube.
I knew it. When you walked through my tab, I'm like, this motherfucker gonna make it a final turn.
We definitely need a scandal or some kind of promotion to get our YouTube followers up. Some kind of Jack 4 fiasco or something. Steve on the button with ace queen. All in. And let's see what our boy Monty's like, just give me a pair. Just give me a pair. Wants a count though, okay.
He's got something.
I don't know. What are his hole cards? What are they? What are they? If I got to predict, because it was a snap call, so we are going to eliminate aces, kings, or queens. So those 3 are the hand. So it's either ace-jack, ace-10, maybe pocket 8s.
Pocket 10s?
Maybe
I'm gonna go
pocket
with pocket
10s.
No, he would have called already. I'm going to go with pocket 8s. I like that. Yeah, that seems to be the range here.
He calls. All right, we get to see him. Let's see what Todd guessed right or Todd guessed wrong. Let's see what he has.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
You said you were good. 9s! That was so close! Oh, baby!
Yep, that was about it.
That's poker for you in the read right there.
Oh,
and a 9!
And a 9 on the
9.
flop.
9, 9, 9, 9,
This
9.
is over.
It's over, baby. So much for Steve. Well, hey, listen. He played great. He made the right play. It just was the wrong results.
So Monty now has a commanding lead here. Steve busting out there in 4th, $1,193.
And you know what's funny?
And Monty's got to have,
A couple hours ago.
I wonder what percentage of chips he's got, like
Here's the
65?
thing was that you guys-
I don't know. Dave has a lot
Yeah,
there.
Dave's
1, 2, 3,
got a
4,
lot.
5, 6
Marcelo
in
doesn't
the
have
orange.
much.
Yeah, it's really close. Marcelo's holding on by a string here. Kudos to Steve. Listen, Steve, you played really great. I mean, that was just that's a hand that takes plays of itself. You took home a nice little cash prize of $1,200 for your efforts today. That's not that bad day's work. I mean, I work a whole week and don't make that sometimes. So, good job. I mean, really played well.
Eyeballing a stack, he's got about 1.55 mil.
Yeah, that's what you said. Eyeballed
That's
it.
what I could see.
All in.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah. Andrew Dice Clay, yeah.
Oh, okay. That is Josh watching the show streaming. He's watching Andrew Dice Clay and watching us. That's funny. Josh, how was the show, man? All right, you got an all-in play from Marcelo finally, and Monty calling. Who called? Dave called. Somebody called. Dave called with 10. All right, so Dave calling way behind here.
Probably rightfully assumed you'd have 2 live cards, but this is not the case.
Yeah, so it looks like Marcel's going to double up.
Or, yeah, the
8 ball doesn't do anything.
Kicker, and that's, I believe, the first time the all-in has.
Yeah, the short stack first survived one. Yes, sir.
Was it 135K?
Something around that, yeah. So it looks like 315K now. So Marcelo back in it with one hand.
Still got some work to do to catch up to Monty, but it's a start.
A little more than just a little bit of work. But every pot counts, and now they're three-handed. He will be the big blind soon enough again.
When he shoved on me, I had pocket deuces. Like, what am I gonna do with that? Like going coin flip, or knowing that I could get.
Oh no, the dice show probably is starting right now. That's what he's trying to say. I don't know what's going on here.
Probably 7:30. That sounds
Yeah,
about
sounds
right.
about right.
Confident too. Wasn't like I was confident with it.
Oh, could you imagine if Dice was here talking about poker? Oh! On the button, Monty. Raise, baby. Just put the hammer down. Make those people make decisions.
All in.
Call. Don't even care what your chip. Don't even look. Call. Call. Ah.
Well,
I'm playing a little more too aggressive with someone else's chips. I mean, just that's how I look at it. It's pretty interesting to know that Daniel Dice Clay is probably like got to be like 60 years old or so. It's still you know, bringing in like last shows were all sold out. I mean, still people like him,
oh yeah.
you know, edgy. He's edgy. I wonder what his topics would be nowadays. You know, everything has to be so PC. He barely can say anything.
He's PC.
He's definitely not PC. That's
I mean, you know, you can find out tomorrow night at
You could if I game, yeah. I could. You know, I'm gonna check the website and see what time the show dates are, show times.
Marcelo limping here with an ace deuce. Monty with the option. We'll check the ace 5. Marcelo picking up bottom pair. Monty with the gut shot.
45.
Marcelo betting 45,000 at it. Monty gonna stick around here for the turn.
Is that called a float? Is he just floating here?
King of spades on the turn.
Anyway,
Marcelo
check.
slows down, but yeah, Monty not taking any.
The deuce is a pair. It's gonna win if it goes down. Check the showdown.
So I was gonna go check.
It went down to showdown, and Marcelo picks up another pot. Look at this guy crawling back from the depths of the sea.
That's what I was getting up to go do.
Okay, yeah.
I heard some stuff out there.
All
I wanted
right.
to see. You know, I'm mobile with this thing. I can get up.
I can see that. It got me nervous for a second. But
Yeah, because
trying to look on the website. Where is that show?
No, but you can still, like, you get that big hand between you and Steve.
Events. All right, under events. Andrew Dice Clay.
That's why they're like, oh, by the reaction, we know you didn't have anything.
7:30 show starts. That's what it was. Josh was just telling us
Josh
he's
is
leaving.
telling us he's about to bring the house down. It's starting.
Okay, sorry, guys. I got to leave you here. I'm going to go see some Dice Clay. Yeah, so the show's from 7:30 to 11 p.m. There's one more show tomorrow, and tickets are still available. You know, I haven't seen any of our shows here.
I can't say that I have either, but you know I'm usually working Friday nights, so
Yeah, they're $90 to $140 for the tickets. That's
for
not
Dice,
bad.
yeah,
That's reasonable.
he's a big name. I would venture to say that's our most expensive show here.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Like, even though all through all the years, like he's still
Still commands a high ticket price. Yeah.
what's the word I'm looking for? There's a word.
Relevant.
Relevant.
So, is that
Thank
it?
you, sir. You read
what
my
I'm here for.
brain. That's like 3 times tonight. You're like my savior.
That's what I'm here for.
100.
Yeah, tomorrow's show is not sold out, so you still got a chance to see him if you want to. Or you can come play some poker in our fabulous
Raise.
renovated. Thank you.
4.
I am trying
times.
to. Oh my God! I can't believe my word blocks are terrible. Newly renovated poker room. All the tables are updated. It's beautiful. We still need new poker chips, but that's there's a reason behind why we don't have them yet. If you're wondering,
What's that? Wait, hold on.
it's the PBKC logoing this shoot that they're working on, so they don't know for sure, and we don't want to get brand new chips. And then I heard that's what I heard. It's unofficial, but makes sense
I'm not
though.
the most in the loop, so you know you're giving me new information there.
Yeah. A lot of people are like, why can we don't have new chips? Well, you know, in
I-
time. Everything comes in time.
I actually was just thinking that though on the Black Friday weekend, last weekend, because I thought normally we'd bring them out like right around then.
Right. Three-handed, still playing three-handed. Hand number 54.
Monty Ace Queen, he has been running good with the cards.
He's had kings 5 times. Pocket pair, running great. Yeah, that's true. It makes the game so much easier when you have chips and get cards. It's a good combination to have.
It's about to be, yep.
Yeah, he played that one hand superbly, and that's really catapulted him into this position. So it's not just good cards, though. He's playing really well.
Raise.
Sound, solid poker play right here if you're watching.
Blind's still here at 1530. This is a big raise up to 75,000.
I like the raise, especially three-handed.
I do too. That's what I've always said. I've noticed, obviously, commentating on this.
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed that, especially in the bigger buy-in tournaments, it seems like the raise is basically a min raise.
Yeah, it's always
Of
very
course. It makes no
It's so
sense to me.
Right, so strange.
It's like a min click plus 5K or something. It's
Right.
weird. Like the blinds are like 10, 20. The raise is going to be 45.
It's all
It's
against
like,
the post-flop play.
how are you getting the big blind to ever fold there? And why do you want the big blind to stay in? I
Yeah.
don't get it.
Yeah, it's a different strategy for sure. Right.
Yeah, that's what I was saying there. There's still tickets for tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So, he looked them up. We got 90 to 140, 130.
I
Yeah.
was preaching that, Josh. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
That's why I heard you said 10.
Did you hear it from me? Josh, did you just hear it from me?
He's just letting the chat know too, you know.
That's right. It's better in writing. Those people who are reading our chat stream. Tickets are available tomorrow. If you have nothing going on Saturday.
Yeah, you're a little late tonight. Apparently he's already
Just started.
Yeah.
You can try to get in there.
but tomorrow night you got plenty of time, yeah, to make some plans for tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Here we go, Monty raising up the big blind here, taking his option. Gonna make it 50K more, 80 total.
I'm still a fan of this play. I love aggression. I definitely like to see it in poker. Cards play, but not so much as chips counts. And when you are the chip leader, make the person make a miss. That's great. We got a little high five from Monty. You know, someone does something right. I'm a component of saying, no, you played well. You did a good job. I mean, yeah, it's easy to play the cards when the cards come your way. But, like, in this situation right here, He's got 8 high and he wins his pot down. Is that what I just saw? Or,
No,
I mean,
he had the ace.
the ace. Okay, right. But I'm saying it would have been easier if you had quads, but you don't necessarily need that to win in
No,
poker.
it's not.
Yeah. Jay is a really strong, good poker player. I played with him for many years. He took up this poker dealing position because things like myself weren't going as well as you wanted to. But he won some tournaments recently. I wonder what his hand mob is. I don't know his last name, but really good poker player. Probably a better poker player than poker dealer. Just saying, Jace. Here's a flop of 7-8-4.
50,000.
Yeah, gut shot for Monty. Gut shot for Davis.
Yeah, the better gut shot for Dave, but good position bet there. Jack High is going to take down this pot. And also knowing when to fold and not to you don't have to be in every single hand. That's another thing. So I talk about aggression a lot, and it's good to be aggressive, but also you got to know, like, you got to pick your spots. It's so bad to bet. Like, I see people do that. Like, they're betting out of position, and they're wondering why the hand doesn't work out like the right way. And it's like, got to know your players, got to know your chip stacks, there's so many information that you really should know before you just go haphazardly throwing chips into the middle. But I think the next tournament I play, I'm going to wear a Dolphins shirt because it seems to be working. I never was superstitious like that when playing any of my sports in high school or college, or I would wear the same socks or something like that. I never was one of those kind of like grew a beard out because we're on a winning streak, so I couldn't change anything.
I am even now. I play tennis. Usually I bring like a spare shirt or two. And if I'm playing good, I'm like, nah, I can't switch shirts. It might be the shirt that's making me play good right now. I don't know.
You play tennis?
Yeah.
Funny story. I thought I was going to be a professional tennis player, and then I realized how impossible that journey was.
Yeah, and if you're not like top 20 in the world, it's not even that great from what I've heard.
Right. So, before you become a professional tennis player, there's an underground world of circuits of tennis that you play for free.
Yeah.
You're crossing the country for nothing, for $0 before you even make it to the professional level. And those people are just phenomenal.
100,000.
Raise. I like the 100K raise. No, I got to fold here. I can't take the pressure. That's a good song for poker, too. Dun, 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 dun. Under pressure.
Monty using that big chip stack and
and Marcelo
trying
was
to keep
just
pressure on these other two. So far, so good for him.
Yeah, the short stack here, just hoping for a hand that he can double up again. And then when you're short stack like that, you're really more dependent on the cards than the play, because you make a mistake, you're out of the tournament. And not to say anything, I mean, third place money is still good money. We're all thousandaires here.
16 and change.
Yeah, 16K. I mean, let's take the money and run.
16K. Whoa.
I'm sorry, 1,600. Right, you got me. I'm just saying, like, sometimes, you know what? You tried for a little while, things didn't go your way. Just get your money and go downstairs and parlay the money. Win a bad beat.
I was like the guys when I deal Ultimate. They're like, oh, I'm just here to get my buy-in for the tournament. And a lot of times they do. They're like, okay, free roll the tournament.
I've seen poker players on a tournament get knocked out, go play a slot machine, come back with a ticket of $35K. Look what I won. I'm like, oh, my God.
I remember my days of playing. I'd have like a losing session. I'd be like, you know what? I probably got some free play on the slots. And just get it back. It's like, oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Ooh, Davis. I think this is the first time we've seen aces today, right? I can't remember seeing them.
I think you're right. And Monty on the button is definitely going to put in that
5-4 of clubs.
That button raise I talk about so much.
No, it looks
just
like
a
just
limp.
a limp. And look at Marcelo here too. Wait, what?
What?
Wait.
Check?
Wait. I don't
can't
believe
be
this.
Right. I think it's right.
I don't believe it. Why? Why is this right though? Why does this make sense from anyone?
Because the spade, the hearts look, now Marcel's going to get eliminated.
But
Marcel's
why
definitely
this
getting
doesn't
eliminated.
make sense from anyone's point of view. And look, now Monty has an open ender.
Open-ended straight draw here. Okay, what does Dave do here? He set the trap. He just flat calls.
Just
all
flat-
in. All in for
well,
Marcelo, right? Did he
He's
make the
got
move yet?
to. He's got to.
Hold on a second.
If he flats here and these cards are correct, how do we just get to a flop on a limp?
All in.
There
nobody-
it is. Oh, it's all in. He said it. He said it.
No, but I mean, I'm still pre-flop confused, and
It happens sometimes. People, want to play their whole cards. Everyone was probably
Monty limps. How do you let? And then even Marcelo, you got 2 limps. How do you let them? We're 3-handed.
All right, here we go. Now, Dave, Monty has to make a decision
It's a
here.
tough spot here for Monty.
No, he doesn't go for the draw. They say you shouldn't chase draws, but and the only reason,
How much? I'm sorry. How much more is it? 320 is a lot.
yeah, he bet 50K,
Yeah,
320,
even with his stack, it's tough
and you
here.
have
Call
Dave
with a
behind
5
you, though.
high,
So, yeah,
exactly.
So it's gonna be a tough laydown, but oh, he's grabbing chips. What? This is blowing my mind here.
And if Dave has aces, he can't fold. He's got to go all in as well here, right? I mean, how are you ever?
Yeah, you're never folding aces in
And
the
a
position.
flat doesn't make sense either.
He's all in, all in.
Okay, these are their hands. This makes no sense. In a way, Monty
Yeah.
deserves to win this since neither of these other guys wanted to do anything pre-flop.
Pre-flop, right?
And I got my money on Monty.
Okay, see, he's stuck down in position because
He's got a call now.
Well,
What is it?
Dave raised 775,000. It's
He
another
has that
400.
much?
Yeah, look at the stack right
But
here.
he's already.
He was the second in chip leader right there. So if Monty makes the wrong decision on a draw and doesn't get
I don't
there,
think you're folding at this point, though.
only because he put out the call, right?
Yeah,
There's too
he's
much
got
in the pot.
370 in.
Right,
You're not
mathematically
folding
speaking,
here at this
mathematically
point.
speaking,
He is
you're
thinking
right.
this over, but I can't. You've already, as you said, I would have probably folded with Dave behind with only a 5 high. To Marcelo's call.
Yeah.
But once you put in this 370, how
Go
are
for
you
it.
ever folding, even if it is 405? more?
Go for it.
Yeah, it sucks. You lose this hand. I mean, you're drawn to an 8-outer. You don't hit it. Now all of a sudden you had this commanding chip lead and it's gone. But you've already. And there's the.
Oh, we got the call, and he shows open-ended, baby.
This is sick.
Let's go 7 or a deuce, 7 deuce.
I hope Monty hits this. Like, both the aces and the ace-jack had no business letting Monty in this flop.
Right, this happened because the pre-flop nobody raised,
And
right?
I mean, actually, Dave's in a great spot here.
Yeah, Dave's
So,
in the best spot.
It played out almost as good as Dave could want it to.
Look
in
at
a
the
way.
percentages. 59% for Dave to
The
hold.
pot is $2 million. Yeah, Dave wins this. Monty only has 680. Dave's got $2 million.
4 on the turn doesn't
Four
change
on the
anything.
Turn gives him more
More outs.
though.
7 for the
7
straight.
on the river is going to give him the straight.
Oh,
And that ends it.
That's it. No chop, baby. Played it out.
I got in with the best. So I'm
That is a sick That's the sickest last hand I've
Dave
seen.
says you got it with the best hand. Take second place money. And we're it. That's it, baby. Holy cow, what a hand to finish
I
with.
mean, yeah, they did that to themselves, though. How did neither of them raise that? 3-handed. That's crazy. Well, that's going to end it. And Marcelo had less chips. He's going to take third, 16-24. Dave S. is going to take second,
place, yeah,
22-50.
straight out.
And Monty's going to take the whole thing. No chops here, 36-43, going home to that 4-5. Hitting the straight on the river.
Put that in front of the picture of all the chips.
Wow.
He won with 4 or 5,
Well,
folks.
that's my favorite ending to a stream we've had so far. Yeah, that was a crazy hand. And good action-packed stream here. Yeah. Gonna do it for us.
You're
as
almost
we said.
speechless to
Yeah,
a degree.
I mean, to a degree. As I say, I'm glad he won. In a way, I thought he deserved to win there.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that hand played itself the way it played up because no one raised pre-flop. However,
Yeah,
this-
him calling Marcelo's all in was questionable, but once he called that, he had to. I
yeah,
feel
but I'm
like.
gonna go way back earlier when he beat Steve out of the hand
With
to
the ace
put him
king.
in correct.
Yeah.
That hand propels him with the motion of the confidence that he has to play really well. Propelled him to the spot where he had all the chips, and then he made that call because he wasn't worried about being knocked out of the tournament. If he was shorter on the stack, he probably folds there. But he had so many chips to play with. He was calling Marcelo, and then he committed himself, and he still had like 700K behind.
Still tough, yeah.
Yeah.
600 though. It'd be tough though to lose that hand and go from that commanding chip lead to being 2 million to 600K.
Right.
But hey, it all works out for him.
Fantastic job for everybody, though. What a hand to finish
Yeah.
with. I think that's probably the most exciting hand we've had on the stream.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. That's my favorite ending to a stream for sure. That one's gonna be hard
Cut
to
to the
top.
camera. You gonna get out of here? You want
Yeah,
to
let's
stop talking?
get out of here. We got Andrew Dice Clay tomorrow night, Saturday, and sure, why not? We'll get back. We'll get in here. Oh, look, here's our backdrop right there. First
Last
and
time.
second, 2023. And yeah, that was a fun one, guys. We'll be back tomorrow for our nightly stream of the Saturday night tournament.
Is it the bounty
Progressive
tournament?
Bounty?
Yeah.
I would assume so.
I don't
but
know for sure. Gotta check our
haven't been doing
website.
Saturdays. Yeah, we'll have to check on that. But
Yeah.
yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys.